So to turn off, well, alright. So what's next for art? Let me show you how to get the tapered line. Because as I said earlier, if I was to turn off this drawing, we want to have the edge is very narrow and the body, a lot of body towards the rest of the drawing. So in order to do that, well, let me turn this off. Okay, this actually crosses over. Actually crosses over like that. Alright, you're going to use what is called the pencil editor. And what the pencil editor does is that it allows you to control the thickness of your line. So if you want to narrow the edge of it, or if you want to thicken the base of that line, so I'm going to demonstrate now. So if I click on the line right now, I'm on the pencil editor, and notice that you're seeing a red highlight around it. Now what I can do now is to zoom in some more, is if I click on the edge right here, it allows me to narrow it like that. I'm going to hold down Control and click right there. Notice that when I hold down Control and click at one part of the line, you notice that it adds two more control points. And I can manipulate these two control points, and this is where I'm starting to widen the line. So now we're starting to see, I can add another control point right here by holding down Control and click on it. And that allows you to, so now I can control different segments of the line, control the thickness throughout. So now, if I was to turn off the sketch, notice that you're seeing kind of like a tapering line right here. It's very narrow here, and then it gets gradually thick as it go out more. I think it gets narrow at the edge up here. Narrow this a little bit more. It's very thin up here. We're going to do the same thing for the side of the line. So if your character has tapered lines, this is one way in which you would go about very thin here and gradually gets thick, kind of even right here. I don't know how to deal with that. So add a control point right there. Have it thicken a bit. Maybe add one there. Another control point right here. And narrow it down a bit. So have it get very thin. Oh, that looks all right. They have some tapering of the line going on right there. So what you can actually do, I think that there's some tapering that's happening with the ears. If you turn that off, somewhat. There's tapering with the nose and different parts of the hair. Focus on the nose. So the rest of the body shouldn't be a problem now because it's, the head was the most complex part. You actually draw to that part. Draw another line right here. So we have another line that comes right here. Kind of like a triangle for his. So this shouldn't be hard to get. And so basically you can do this without the use of a drawing tablet. Once you've drawn your characters and you want to digitize over them, you can just use your line tool. Another control point right there. Another control point right there. There. Depression right here. Right here. These little parts of the hands, it's going to be a little challenge, but it can be done. Let's focus on other easier parts. The pants, that shouldn't be like, it's like pretty much a rectangle here. Shouldn't be hard. Just follow the line. Just clean this part up a bit. Actually I can just do one one shoe and then just flip it over for the other side. That would save a lot of time. Get that part. That. Oh, this works. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Oh, so- I'm just going to copy this shoe and flip it over. It just save a lot of time. And then once I've copied this over, move it over here and flip it. So pretty much I don't have to redraw the other shoe. Could have done the same thing for the hand too, you know. I just did one hand. So the character is almost finished for the front view. To turn him off, that's how he would look. So it's just the hand and the eyebrow that's left. Let me just do the eyebrow quickly. I'm wondering if I can just do one line. Let me try an experiment by doing one line, picking in that line, over to the pencil editor. Oh yeah, so it works. I just use one line and I'm picking it a bit, the eyebrow. By the way, all of this is just with the mouse and keyboard. Mm, I think I'm just uh, Same thing with this. Size. All right, so pretty much I've digitized the first view